Hello, friends from India. And I'm from Canada, where we have a lot of Indians, including the most famous one in Canada. The most famous Canadian is my hero, Russell Peters. So I have a suggestion because I see that 2 days ago, something's happening in the Taj Mahal. And they get up to 22,000 tourists. I thought they had 30,000 because that's what it says on Twitter, 30,000 tourists every day. But now they're down to 14,000. So I guess that's the effect of the coronavirus. So this video is for me. I'd like to help out the committee that is deciding on these thermal scanners because that's something I know a lot about, having used it for that famous world famous revived battery electric pickup truck some 10 years ago. Okay, now let's talk about thermal scanners for the Taj Mahal. So they need to scan up to maybe 25,000 tourists every day. So, all right, so now somewhere here I read that they were down quite a bit more than just half. So anyway, so let's here's my suggestion. There's a committee now. There's a committee. There's a committee that is deciding on this. Okay. So okay. There's several people. There are several people are in charge of deciding what type of thermal scanner. Okay. District administration. Okay. So this video is for the Agra District Administration. All right, so let me tell you everything you need to know in a few minutes about thermal scanners. Here's the really important part. The really important part is that whatever system you need, it must produce this type of image. This is from Movie Therm. Okay. From the Movie Therm company. Okay. Now in it, there's a very go to this section, which I'm now at a minute and 45 seconds, where he shows this photo, and even that photo he says is not good enough because like he says, when we click on this, there are many pitfalls. There are many problems with detecting fevers in an airport type crowd where there's lots of people. And so all these factors affect the camera image, and this is not complete, so just to name a few. And when I'm finished with this part, I'll show you another thing which he doesn't even mention. Okay, so you have to defeat all this, otherwise your thermal imaging is just a waste of time and money. Okay, now let's I'll let you watch that on your own. So let's just close this one now, which is this one. Okay. So now there's a company called Optotherm. Optotherm came to my attention because they are one of the few companies that have a really good Optotherm. Okay. They actually have a good system, or at least better than anything out there that I've seen. However, it's not for sale in the United States, or I guess in Canada as well. I don't know that for sure, but our Canadian departments here, you seem to follow the US models. Excuse me. So even after 5 years, this Optotherm is not available for sale in the United States. Now, what is different about Optotherm is that they include the circadian rhythm in their calculations. Now, the circadian rhythm is not just a simple thing. Okay, the circadian rhythm is a range. It's a range of temperatures depending on whether different people have different circadian rhythms. And here's an interesting one. It's from a Japanese company that has done a lot of work. This company called Takanaka in Japanese. So the Takanaka have studied circadian rhythms and designing offices that actually improve the productivity of each employee. And so they have a very fancy chart a very fancy chart here that shows that the range of temperatures in a typical day. You notice that their chart is different. The Japanese circadian rhythm is different from the other circadian rhythms reported by other studies. So, their curve is different from the other curves. So maybe the Japanese, they have a different look at that. So, however, wherever you go, you have to incorporate the circadian rhythm with your thermal screening. Now, here's a company called CrowdRx in the New York State. They got famous, they got a little bit famous because they were interviewed on Rolling Stone magazine. So here's their solution. There's their fever screen, and I'll tell you what's wrong with it, in my opinion. So in my opinion, let's blow this up. So here you can see that CrowdRx's thermal imaging is not the whole head of this person up there it's just one red blob. Okay, one red blob. And okay, what's the difference between this head and the one from MovieTherm? The one in MovieTherm has a lot of gradients, temperature gradients. So, so I think this is just, in my experience, this is not, I would agree with MovieTherm that this is not good enough. It doesn't have enough resolution. So, Optitherm, if you go to Optitherm, they have several videos, and these videos are quite good because they show a number of functions that are not found in most thermal imaging setups. However, it's not for sale in the United States, not approved, even though they've been trying for almost 5 years. They've been, this technology is actually 10 years old, so they still have not passed the FDA. So I don't know what the reason is. It's not for sale in the United States, can't be sold as good as it may be. All right, so that's my contribution to the land of Russell Peters. All right. Have a happy day, everybody. Bye now. This is Rob in Vancouver. I'll send you a little bit about myself so you know I'm just not the average flake out there. Bye. Okay, can you repeat what you just said?
Bobby's the best magician in the world.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to mention one thing. So here it is. Right now, Vancouver small business is really affected by the coronavirus out there. And so I have, 70% drop. I have a donation for small businesses. Because not just where Vancouver is affected, just like businesses in China. I have I'm donating my company's services for free to certain small businesses here in Vancouver that are hard hit with the coronavirus. So we have thermal screening. We can do we have thermal screening using the only device in the world that does not require emissivity and other adjustments like those thermal imagers. We're willing to do this for free. Please contact me if you're a small business that is hurting, and or you just look at what we posted in Twitter. All right, so that's what we're doing to do something about our community here in Metro Vancouver, Canada.
You're awesome guy, and I wish you very best luck. So, बहुत ही चंगा बंदा है. Thank you. Rob is the best guy that you'd ever know, and you'll never find a guy like him before, because he's the #1 man, just a magic man, party man,
#1 in the whole world.
magic man, party man.
Magic man. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
You are a happy man. You're gonna live over 100 years old. I believe. I know the face from the face. You're the best man in the world.
Daddy, you know he's videotaping you?
It's okay.
Yeah, you're on video. Okay, thank you. It's a good lesson for everybody. Say that again. Say that again. Say that again.
No, what I mean is, nowadays people are too commercial. They're looking for something badly. You are afraid. You are having a free life. So that's why.
Okay, you're exactly right. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, it's good, man. Making people happy.
Because they have such a wonderful personality and a superstar soul. Let's put it that way. And it's a pleasure absolutely to meet you in person. You're creating magic, and I know it.
That it's just really great that you do something that you like.
You have the happiest job in the world, and I like it how you make everyone smile.
You entertain kids, you have fun doing it, you enjoy what you do, and you get paid for it. Could life be any better?
You are a happy man. You're gonna live over 100 years old. I believe. I know the face from the face. You're the best man in the world.
Daddy, you know he's videotaping you?
It's okay.
Yeah, you're on video. Okay, thank you. It's a good lesson for everybody. Say that again. Say that again. Say that again.
No, what I mean is, nowadays people are too commercial. They're looking for something badly. You are afraid. You are having a free life. So that's why.
Okay, you're exactly right. Thank you. Thank you.
Before we take a picture, I'm going to say a few words about Rob. Rob is an inventor and environmental educator. He has a white 1982 GMC pickup that is powered by 30 batteries that were all previously discarded. Wow, that sounds like a fun thing to do. Mr. Matthews is also the founder of the Solar Powered Road Show, which demonstrates solar power through fun activities such as robot races. And I've seen his robot races out in the pad out in the City Square. So I think we need to give a round of applause to Mr. Matthews.
You know what's always great when they take that's the one place I've been in the council chamber. Greatest reception ever. Thank you very much. I've been here 31 years.
31 years?
I've seen quite a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I just want to thank you for the message you said at this beautiful party that we're attending. Something that stood out to me is the way you said to the children, the message around you can be anything, you can do anything. We need more advocates like that out there, and I just want to say thank you.
Thank you so much. My daughter had really fun.
You made a really beautiful balloon for my daughter. Thank you so much.
Hi, I like the show you did, and you always good, and keep it up.
That it's just really great that you do something that you like.
You have the happiest job in the world, and I like it how you make everyone smile.
You entertain kids, you have fun doing it, you enjoy what you do, and you get paid for it. Could life be any better?
You are a happy man. You're gonna live over 100 years old. I believe. I know the face from the face. You're the best man in the world.
Daddy, you know who's videotaping you?
It's okay.
Yeah, you're on video. Okay, thank you. It's a good lesson for everybody. Say that again. Say that again. Say that again.
What I mean is, nowadays people are too commercial. They're looking for something badly. You are afraid. You are having a free life. So that's why.
Okay, you're exactly right. Thank you.